relationships. I see it as a lab of how we can grow, keep growing. I see it as a way of we can learn how to love more, how we can learn to not be ruled by our ego, but of our heart. Let our heart rule. Let the wisdom rule. Don't let the ego rule your relationship, because when you meet someone and it's so wonderful, you know, you're watching the sunset together and everything is just wow. That's not your ego, that's your heart, that's your body. But what ruins your relationship is your ego. This one. All the problems starts between your ears in here. Not your brain, but your ego. Your ego. So you should learn how to tame your ego, how to keep it on a leash. Your monster. Put your monster on a leash. So isn't it funny how women tend to have huge demands on their partner? The man should, I mean, he should be able to do anything, everything, everything. But how well are you to live up to those demands yourself? Of course, now I'm generalizing. So if you're a woman watching this and you don't agree, you don't have to agree with everything I say. If you're a man, then you can probably relate to what I'm saying. It's not a war about the sexes, men between men and women. It's something to think about, something to learn, something to grow about what I'm telling here. This is my perspective. You don't have to agree. All right? So now we can continue. Yeah, so I see a relationship as a lab where you can learn how to grow. You can learn how to love more, how to be more loving, and how to examine yourself. So if I have a lot of demands to my partner has to be this and that and that. Well, first of all, can I live up to that myself? Secondly, what is the reason why I have all those demands? Hmm. Am I able? Is because I have a big hole inside of me and I want someone else to fill up? Are you not able to fill that hole up yourself? Because when you're able to fill up the hole or the gap in yourself, then suddenly you don't need your partner to do it for you. And then there's much less demands on your partner, because no human being can live up to all those demands. It's a recipe for failure. So, what is the reason why so many people have problems in their relationships? Well, I just listed a few of those reasons. Very high demands on your partner, a lack of filling up your hole yourself, filling up your needs yourself, filling up your love tank, as John Gray talks about. Partner should not be the person who delivers everything to you. You are responsible for your own happiness. The partner is just for the extra things, someone to hug, someone to lean on when things are hard, someone to get some support from. But don't expect your partner to be perfect, because no one is perfect and you cannot expect that from anyone. So if you can recognize some of this, maybe you can reflect on this, write something down. It's my hope that you will learn something from this video, that you will recognize something, some patterns, and learn from it. Because consciousness is very important, as you know, in relationships. Only with consciousness you can grow. Only with knowing what is going on. Because if you keep doing the same mistakes over and over again, you won't grow. So maybe you have a partner that will accept all your failures, accept your bossiness, accept that you are taking charge in the relationship. But is that making you happy? Is that what you really want? Is that what your heart desires? And if not, maybe you should make a little shift in your relationship. Maybe you should look more inward. Maybe you should get someone from the outside to help you to see your own blind spots. It could be very valuable. Yeah. So I would love to assist you in this journey. I would love to come and give some workshops in some of these areas. I would love to give you some communication exercises so you can learn how to solve conflicts, so you can learn how to stop those conflicts that escalate, so you can be more loving to each other and lessen the ego. So if you want that, then please contact me and we'll find out how we can make that possible. All right. Love, relationships, intimate relationship is not about power, not about control. It's about love. When you get triggered, admit it. Admit it. Don't be too proud to admit your faults. Say, I'm sorry. Admit it. Come down from your head to your heart. Say, I'm sorry. At the minute that you admit that this is my part of the conflict we had, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you. When you do that, the conflict expands from being like this to being like this, soft again, opening up. And that's what relationships are all about. It's not worth to live like this. It's not worth it. We are born to be vulnerable, loving, warm, soft. And from that space, meeting each other, making love to each other. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening.